Hey everyone, and welcome to a new video. In today's video I will be showing you a fall get ready with me, and I'm starting off with priming my eyelids with the Urban Decay Shadow Insurance. And then I'm moving on to doing my brows, and this is the Catrice Velvet Brow Powder in 020 Brow Fashionista. And this is like a powder, and I'm using the spoolie here to brush through my brows. And I'm moving on to my brow gel. This is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, and I'm just using that to set my brows in place. The next product I will be using is the Bobbi Brown Foundation Stick. This is in the shade number 2 Sand, and I'm just dotting this all over my face. And then I'm going to be buffing this in with a Sigma round kabuki brush. Moving on to concealer, and this is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard, and I'm going to be using this mainly under my eyes, but also on some other areas where I think I may need it a little bit more. This foundation is pretty full coverage though, so I don't need too much extra concealer here. And I'm just blending this out with the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. And then I'm going to be powdering my face with the Bourjois Healthy Balance powder. This is in the lightest shade, and I'm using a flat top kabuki brush to apply this mainly on my T-zone and also to set the concealer under my eyes. And as you can see, I've hit major pan on this, and this is about to be running out very soon. Moving on to bronzer, and for my bronzer I'll be using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Radiant Light. Officially this is a face powder, but since it's a bit dark for me, it actually works very nicely as a glowy all-over bronzer. My blush today is going to be H&M's Tawny Peach. This is a powder blush which has a very nice sort of subtle color, and I'm applying this with the Real Techniques blush brush. Then I'm moving on to bronzer. This is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I'm using this as a contour with my e.l.f. small stipple brush, which I really like to blend into my hairline, as you can see. This is my highlight. This is the Dior Nude Air Highlighter, which was in the fall collection for 2016, and I'm using the Zoeva Lux Highlight to apply this onto the bridge of my nose and my cheeks, etc., etc. And moving on to eyeshadow, I will be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette today, and I'm using the shade Vermeer all over the lid with the Sigma, I believe this is the E55 shadow brush. Then I'm moving on to the crease, and for that I'm going to be using the shade Burnt Orange and a Sigma E45. And I'm just using windshield wiper motions to apply this into my crease and to blend it a little bit out at the same time. Then I'm using a clean e.l.f. blending brush to blend out that crease shade. And then I'm going in with Buon Fresco on a Zoeva sort of very fluffy brush, and I'm using that to blend out the crease even more. Then with the shade Tempera and a Sonia Kashuk brow brush, I am applying a little bit of that highlight onto my brow bone. And then with the shade Realgar, I think that's how you pronounce it, and a Zoeva crease brush, I'm applying this also to my crease to darken it up. And then I'm taking that same shade on an Essence Smoky Eyes brush to apply this to my lower lash line. And I'm just blending it out a little bit with my fingers to not make it go down too much. And then the shade Antique Bronze, and I'm taking this on a Sonia Kashuk small shadow brush, and again I'm using this to darken up the lower lash line. With the shade Primavera, which is a very nice shimmery champagne shade, and a Sigma pencil brush, I am applying this to the inner corners. And then with my fingers, I'm applying a little bit of extra of Vermeer on my lid, and as you can see, that truly makes it pop. And then on a very small angle brush, I'm taking the darkest shade in the palette, which is Cyprus Umber. And with this, I'm making a little bit of a winged liner. I'm personally really into doing winged liner with eyeshadow these days, so that's one of the things that I'm doing here. Then it's time for mascara. This is the L'Oreal Fall / Wings mascara, and this is a very sort of wing shape wand. It took some time getting used to this, but once I did, I really actually liked it. But I don't think I'll be repurchasing this anytime soon. I have too many other mascaras that I do really like. For lips, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Bond Girl Matte Lipstick, and this is a really nice nude for fall, I find. And I really like the bullet shape. It really allows you a very nice and fairly precise application straight away. But to neaten up the lip line a little bit more, I'm also going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in the shade Pillow Talk, and with this I'm defining my lip line just a little bit more. And that's it, that's the finished look. It's a very sort of shimmery look, but perfect for fall. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!